So, I see y'all like that, y'all like the past few, so we'll go ahead and we're gonna keep talking. So, you probably noticed in the recent one where I was playing Adrestia. Yeah, I finally started focusing on Adrestia. And so far, she's actually fun. I reset. Well, speaking of Adrestia, well, I mean, I could. Let me go ahead and finish this weekly mission because I'm kind of broke. I'm kind of broke from doing some reforging. Yeah, 4 more days, and then 4 more days, and then if I pity, I can get R18 on all four SSL pieces. So I actually started using my SSL. Some of y'all currently play, yeah, probably noticed I started using my SSL. Thing is, yeah, look at my adaptation. So I'm trying to get my adaptation up because, no R21s means no 2% adaptation. So yeah, that's kind of fun. So I have to switch some stuff over so I can, yeah, I have to switch some stuff over so that I can use, that's the skill and stuff. But I did notice the jump in damage though, so that's fun. Ooh, my sister sucks me. Researching the government shutdown is right because it did say that the essential workers still have to work and still have to work. Oh no, I'm texting my sister because right now currently the United States have government shutdown. And my sister actually works at home, but she works for the IRS. She do have to come in the office every now and then, but yeah, she works for the IRS, so she's an essential worker. And I was doing some research on the government shutdown because this is actually, listen, I'm 26 years old, so I've been alive for some government shutdowns, maybe like one, two, three, maybe. This is the first one because this one's different. And I actually, my sister, she works for the IRS. So when I was talking about government shutdown, I was like, my sister is a essential worker. So I was kind of worried. So I was worried about her because I she don't she struggles, but not all the time. It's like very little. But like she usually has everything in place and everything in order. And this will probably be the first time. This will probably. Well, I mean, she's usually smart when it comes to like. She's usually smart when it comes to like planning and stuff. And let me just put it this way. I got worried about her. Let me just cut it short and say I got worried about her. But anyways, yeah, she just texted me back. She just texted me back. She just texted me back and let me know that she know that they said that is shut down, the government shut down, but she still gotta work and stuff. So I'm hoping that she can pull through and Did I just? On this episode, and on this episode of the BQ and the Three Healers. Not again. Hey, listen, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the BQ. I'm enjoying the BQ and the Three Healers series, okay? I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm actually enjoying it. It'd be funny. I'm telling y'all. It'd be funny. Ooh, I'm lagging a little bit. Hold on. Let me close some things because I was like mid watching stuff. Let me close some things. Okay, there we go. If y'all see lagging, it's just me trying to close stuff. And it still be lagging regardless, but like not as much. Yeah, I have to kind of like close some things so I can. Back down I go. Back up I go. But yeah, I won't lie. I'm actually kind of enjoying the BQ and I'm actually kind of enjoying the Blood Queen and the Three Healers series. I'm enjoying every second of it. It's hilarious. Like, imagine trying to do Bloodhead, for example. Let me do Bloodhead skill, and then instantly heals. Like, look at this. Let me show y'all. Look at this. Bloodhead. Then, like, freaking 2, 3, 4 seconds later, full health. I love it. I love every second of it. It's hilarious. Hold on. Oh, something. She said something. Oh, she said something a little alarming. Hold on. My sister said something. Hold on. My sister said something alarming. Give me a second. Did somebody name her pet B&W, or am I tripping? Did I see B&W? I'm probably tripping. Oh, black and white? Is that a rook? Is that a rook? That's a rook. Hold on a second. What the fuck? Hold on, that said some wild shit. That's some wild shit right there. Oh shit. I'm gonna shut my phone. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me read the shit. This is run number one, right? And number two. But see, they haven't told us if we essential or not. The last 2 years and they told us up front, but this year they ain't said shit. All they told us is that we gotta show up for 5 business days and then they'll tell us. What the fuck? Um, that's concerning. That's concerning. I'm a little worried. That's concerning. What? What type of shit is that? Okay, that's alarming. That's alarming right there. What the fuck? That's very alarming. Something's off right there. That's alarming. But then again, Georgia is a red state currently. Currently, Georgia is a red state, meaning the majority of the people here are they vote Republican. We need to flip it blue. We need to flip Georgia blue. We really do. We really gotta flip Georgia blue. This might actually be my first time. This year, this year might actually be my first time voting. Yeah, this year might actually be my first time voting. Depends. Cause like I got like all this month to do a couple of things. Should have been done a long time ago, but mm. um, this what the third, fourth? This a this the third run probably. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, I just realized I was running around here with no what's the face, and I feel like I've seen Royal Rose before. Is that Aura? I'm looking at my system messages. Well, I peeped my system messages real quick. I showed it, forgot. They'll throw the thank you command when yeah. Yeah, they'll throw the thank you command when whatever. Mm. Weird. Come on over here, y'all. Come on. Come on. I've been scared to jump on some of these platforms. Man. Okay. Now for that I do plug gaze. One of them do it. There we go. That's the fifth one. Damn, I couldn't throw the heart in time. That's alright. It's okay. Thank you. Now I'll do that 25. No, that's 25 runs and stuff. 24 actually. See if we can find a gaze stand. I would, but I mean I would go in there, but I don't know how to. I'm kind of scared to, you know, go in there. Yeah, yeah. So we could, we could. Which one I have on? Do I have on the deep bit? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, look at my grinding build. That's why I don't have a lot of. That's why I don't have. Yeah, that's why. Yes, that's why. So I swap to something like this. Not not that, but I did have not that, but I did have that on because someone in my party they had green S skill, but they didn't have AOSM, and then I wasn't dealing damage. We had like a big carry, so I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and swap to AOSM and everything, just in case you need it. But it's like, no, it's okay, you don't have to, and yeah, so I had AOSM. We're gonna sit in here and see. I ain't necessarily broke, but I mean I ain't necessarily broke, but I mean. Oh wait, pause. Wait. The wall. Where'd the wall go? I missed it. Dang, I missed it. Okay, let me just make one then. I was so difficult the wall was up and running. Please don't give me another redhead party. Yeah, this was okay. There we go. Hi. Whoa, he's a strong one. Ooh, hello. Ooh. Oh, wow. Wait. Oh, okay. Plus 12. That's why. Okay. So it really jumps you up. So plus 12 really jumps you up a lot? Dang, bro. So it really jumps you up a lot, huh? Hmm. Yeah, freezer. What? Girl? Yo, CP. Girl? Okay, we got. No! Ah! Sit! Davros! What was the name? Sit! That was by accident! Go back! Sit! Sit, no! Okay. Oh my god. That was my accident. Oh god, no. Okay, so I was lagging like uh I see that didn't change. We tried. I see that didn't change. I can see a little bit though. Oh, I lied. I mean, we took out. Wait, did we miss some people? Oh, somebody possibly grabbed. So, who's going where? Because I can't. Yeah. Okay, let me just see what can go on my end. I wish I knew what the hell he said. I don't know what the hell he said. Did I just get myself killed? Yes, I did. Anyone's gonna hit the thing? Oh god. We're struggling a little bit, but it ain't the end of the world. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me see. Trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing over here. We might struggle. Mm. We're after that part. Okay. No, this one I gotta really pay attention. If I can. Alright, I'm over here. Y'all handle over there. Oh dear. I can't even title. Damn, I can't even title switch. I keep lagging. I can't title switch. Hold on, let me close Discord. We're good. What you saying all for? Good, what you saying all for? Good God. Okay. Oh, we ain't got no ESSA scale. Oh Lord, we ain't got no ESSA scale. That was laggy as hell. Jesus Christ, that was laggy as hell. I reset her. You reset. I want you reset, and then I want to freaking get stage 4 done, so I can have stage 5. So I can my address here now. Yeah, so I can my address here now. Oh wait, matter of fact, I do gotta get Pluggy done. I do gotta get those runs done. Now let's see. Let me see if I can go find some people for Pluggy. That was fucking embarrassing though. Dear God. Okay, now we can do the book farming. That went pretty bad, but cause I'm doing this on OBS Studio. Yeah, cause I'm doing this on OBS Studio. I'm not doing this on. I'm recording on OBS Studio. I'm not recording on what's his face? Let me read something. This is what Trump Orange ass wanted. Shake my ass. Let's hope this shit don't last 35 days like it did last time. And then shutdown means closed, not open. Why they still got us on the phones and people still fucking calling regardless of the shutdown? That's what's so annoying. That's why I was worried. I was worried about you because you'll have to deal with some of these people. And people do be ignorant as fuck. That's why I was. That's why I was worried about my. That's why I was worried about my sister because like I know she probably had. I know she's probably had like people who call in to call in and stuff, and they just be saying ignorant shit. So I know she's heard. I know she's probably heard it all, and probably got nurses still. But yeah, because that is her job, and she getting paid for it and so forth. But yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about, and I would. You know what? I should. Wait a minute. Y'all see that party? Y'all see that party? They might not take me. I was gonna do gays, but you know what? I'll do gays later. Let me try to see if I can run into that. Let me see if I can try to run into that party with Justia. Hold on. You know what? Yeah, let me go in that party. I can do gays later. I was trying to, but I'm seeing that I know I look a mess right now. But I was trying to, but then like yeah, I think they need someone. Let me see if Child, I'm about to duck you. Child, I'm about to duck you because your ass be yo, or listen, I love you, but you don't know how to fucking act when it comes to playing. So I'm about to duck and weave. I love you, but you don't know how to fucking act. So I'm about to duck and weave and head to Adrestia, a character you don't know I'm playing, so that I can go slide in this raid. Even though by the time I get there, it's gonna be gone. Because watch this. By the time I get exactly, it gone. So I was going to switch, but you know what? Let's just. You know what? Let me show y'all how he act. Let me show y'all how he act. Let me put it back on. Yeah. Let me show y'all how he act. I'm gonna let y'all see it in full time. Let me show y'all how this. Let me show y'all how this nigga be acting. Yeah. Go ahead. Join. Let me show you how he be acting. So he be acting up. Go ahead, join. Cause y'all ass be acting up. I can't take you nowhere. Y'all ass be acting up. Nah, because you don't know how to act it. That people be trying to avoid Aru because he don't know how to act in parties and shit. He be wildin'. I can't take you. I sometimes I be thinking I can't take you nowhere. Okay, we got somebody here. Let's see who else we're going. Let's see who else we're gonna roll in. I'm gonna have until 8, so go ahead. I have until 8, so yeah, I'm not too picky. I mean, it's literally just like 34, 35 runs, so forth. You can go ahead and oh yeah, while we wait for people, I'm gonna start the video. I'm gonna start the video when we have everybody. But while we yeah, yeah. Let's see. Am I tripping? Oh wait, okay. So well, I literally just got someone here, so you might want to. Well, I literally just got somebody in here, so you might want to hurry your ass up, cause we got people here. Anyone to get Dark Mr. Foe going? Alright, cause we gonna be spamming for a little bit, just saying. We're gonna be spamming it for a little bit. Hello. Alright, cool. I'll go ahead and get my what's the faces, my Ventus, and we can go ahead and head in and see how that goes. Okay. I got a favor of y'all. I got a favor to ask of y'all. So I know how I have the noise. Actually, yeah, I finally got noise suppression on OBS Studio. So that finally fixed the sound and everything. But I have much better latency when I'm recording with Nvidia. With Nvidia, what's the face? GeForce, whatever that fuck is, what the fuck shit is. Is there a noise suppression for like, you know how hold on a second. So I have a noise suppression filter for OBS Studio. Right now I'm recording on OBS Studio. Is there a noise suppression filter for NVIDIA GeForce recording? And if so, can you guys help me so that when I record with that one, y'all won't be hearing my background and hearing the fan noises and so forth? Because after I upload this, when it comes to like recording stuff, yeah, because when I record stuff, I record stuff with that one on games and stuff. When I'm not oh my god, I can't speak. So when I'm like switching through stuff, I switching to browser and then switching back to the game and stuff. That's when I use OBS Studio. When I'm just recording on a game and whatever, that's when I use GeForce. So I'm wondering, is there a noise suppression thing for GeForce so y'all won't have to hear the fan in the background? And if so, can y'all help me? Can y'all help me put on noise suppression? Because it's greatly helping as I'm recording here right now on OBS Studio. I'm wondering if there is one for GeForce so that I can put it on there too and y'all won't have to hear the fan. And if y'all do find out, thanks. I appreciate it. Even if it's none, thank you for at least checking. And this is why I type rather than speak, because I cannot speak. It will save my life. And you're probably wondering, well, do you have anything to talk about? Do you have anything to talk about in this video? Hmm. So, like I was saying, I started using Master Scale there. Kind of found out that I was already ready to use Master Scale. Just that I needed to set things up and so forth. And when I saw that my CP dropped and everything, I wasn't sure if I needed to prepare even more. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I needed to prepare even more. So I just didn't use it. I was initially going to just wait till I have full R18 and then finally use the SSL gear. Because I found out that it was already ready, I could use it and I just fell. So yeah, that. I finally picked up Adrestia. I actually did some note taking. Yeah, I'm the type of person that like takes notes or make cheat sheets and so forth. So I had to make myself a little cheat sheet for Adrestia, and taking things very slow to make cheat sheet. So I did actually use that Adrestia guide that we currently have on Rift. And did I just drop a fucking 4 skill? So then I have a friend named Displaced. He's a personal friend and an old friend of mine back from Lloyd, so we go way back. He used to be a BQ main, and we bonded over that. That, and he's also fun to talk to. So yeah. That, and he's also fun to talk to. So we really clicked. So when we saw each other, oh my god. He's been fun to run dungeons. He's been fun to run dungeons with. So anyways, I noticed that when he rejoined Rift as well, when he rejoined Elsword as well, he was Blood Queen, but then he swapped to Adrestia, and then he found love in Adrestia. So now he means Adrestia. I know I just said Adrestia like 3 times in that sentence. But yeah. So he means Adrestia. And I know this place. This place he studies, and he studies hard. He gets things like he is a very not no he was. He is a very good Elsis player. So he was offline when I started doing my study session for Adrestia. I finished, but oh my god, y'all, there was so much that I had to remember. There was so much that I had to remember. Like Divine Magus is so different from Blood Hit. Blood Hit is literally just use a skill, it takes away your HP. And then that HP, if it gets low, it will take you into overflowing blood. That's it. That's Blood Queen. You use a skill that has Blood Hit on it. That skill that has Blood Hit is the one that takes away your HP. Well, now when you get your HP down to like below 50, that's when you hit overflowing blood. Oh, right. But anyways, that's when you hit overflowing blood. Whereas Divine Magus, you literally have to be in awakening mode. You have to be in awakening mode, and not only that, you have to be in awakening mode. You also have to use the skills on the correct. You also have to use the skills in the correct order for the additional effects. And that's how you do additional damage or do all the crazy damage that Adress has been doing. You have to use the skills in the right mode. Like if it says Gale, use it in Gale. And then you have to be an awakening in order to do that. The Divine Magus don't work if you're not an awakening. If you're in awakening, it works. If you're not an awakening, Divine Magus won't work. But if you are an awakening, the Divine Magus will work. You also have to awaken in stage 3. That means when you get 3 beads, that's when you awaken. That's stage 3. So if Divine Magus got a passive that when you awaken in stage 3, you have a 60-second duration of using Divine Magus no matter which mode you're in. But you still want to switch to the correct mode and use the skills in the correct mode for its additional effects. But for the most part, yeah, because even though you know how below it says how it says skill and then below it says Blood Hit or it's gonna say Divine Magus. So then you go down to where it says the numbers and everything. There's another effect. There's another Divine Magus effect. So it's where it says the numbers and stuff. Yeah, it's where it says the numbers and stuff and everything. You still have to use it in the same mode, and you still have to use it in the corresponding mode for the skill and blah 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 and all that stuff. Yeah, so I have to jot all that down, and then I had to jot down the passives. And boy, was there a lot of words in those passives. those were There was a lot of words in those passives, man. I'm telling you, that shit was long. That was long. Yeah, man, quite a long that was quite a long discussion. So, but I did jot them all down. Matter of fact, I can show y'all. I can show you guys my matter of fact. When I get to the stopping point, I'm gonna actually show you guys the cheat sheet that I have. It's long. It's very long, and then I still have to take extra notes too. Cause I have a section where it's extra notes. I have a section in my cheat sheet where it says extra notes and everything. I'm still learning, so I still have to take note. I still have to take extra notes and so forth. I will give y'all a heads up. The cheat sheet is over 100 pages and the reason why is because it's more than one class. It's more than just notes on addressing and everything. I have notes on Blood Queen. I have notes on Blood Queen, and I have notes on Empire Sword as well. Yeah, so it's more than just Adrestia. I have notes on Blood Queen, and then I have notes on Empire Sword as well, and soon to be Flame Lord, because once I get to a point with Adrestia, the final and fourth class that I will be picking up is Flame Lord. Then after that, I'll go ahead and get started on the healer art. The healer art that I kept mentioning. So now I'm starting to build up. Now I'm starting to build up Adrestia. Yes, I finally started to build Adrestia. Finally. Finally started building her. Finally. I just haven't done Hannah on her yet, but I do Hannah on I think I do Hannah on Adrestia. I do Hannah on Blood Queen. And then I gotta do Hannah on Empire Sword. I noticed that when I say Blood Queen, in the captions it sounds like I'm saying Bug Queen. But I'm trying to say Blood Queen. I talk fast, so the captions can't really keep up with me. So now I gotta slow down and say Blood Queen. Cry. I have to slow down and say Blood Queen so that the captions can be like, oh, she's talking about Blood Queen, not Bug Queen, Blood Queen. But yeah, uh, I'm at a point with Blood Queen. And I said it again. I'm at a point with Blood Queen. I got the Abyss 4 for Empire Sword. Now it's just getting more used to, now it's just getting more used to Adressia and Empire Sword, because I still got ways to go on Empire Sword. So I still have to do some more practicing on Empire Sword. It's just that right now my focus is getting started on Adressia. But don't worry, I'm still gonna be playing. I'm still gonna be practicing on Empire Sword. Just that right now I gotta get started on Adressia, because right now she's just rocking a +9 Vestige of Soul. Yeah, right now she's just rocking a +9 Vestige of Souls Claymore. She need and she gonna have to eventually get her SLA. I have Flux Cores ready. They're not gonna get me all the way to stage 3, but at the very least I got Flux Cores ready. But yeah, everything is going smoothly though. Slowly but surely. Everything is going smoothly. Yeah, that's a fun thing to know. Everything is going slowly, and then sooner or later I am going to have to sooner or later I am going to have to really start building my guild, because I will be honest, I think it's long, considering I even though I made this account and then made that chapter ending video, and then after that because it was me closing a chapter on Elsword, and then I didn't think I would come back. Then, like I said, I didn't think I would come back to Elsword. I honestly did not expect to come back to Elsword. I honestly expected to put down Elsword for good, but Zero's passion for Elsword and his continuous talking about Elsword and ranting about it and Insta streaming it and everything finally persuaded me to pick up Elsword again after almost 6 years. So here we are. Nonetheless, that also means that a guild has been sitting at level 1 for almost 6 years. No wait, because Rift started in 2023. Correction, 2 years. My bad, 2 years. I forgot that Rift has been up for a little over 2 years. My bad. I meant 2 years. So I've had a guild that's been sitting at level 1 for 2 years. So that means this guild is long overdue. to that means the skill is longer overdue to getting to possibly the next thing or whatever. Yeah, I get the point I'm trying to make. At some point. Because I can't right now. I have other things to do. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, because at some point I need to upgrade the, not upgrade. At some point I need to work on the guild and stuff because it took me quite a while before we finally got the file together. And we're still, you know, you know, and I'm probably the reason why we're taking a long time for the popular thing. I'm sorry, y'all. But anywho, some point I need to continue building the skill and picking up where Luna left off because Pink Luna, he came back to the guild, then he started bitching and whining about not being able to do damage with Antithesis, which is Eve. So then I told him to work and practice, but he did not want to follow through. So his pussy ass, once again, for a second time, he did it again. He left while I was asleep. He left while I was asleep. So I woke up to it again. So I was pissed off again. Then I went and mailed him and told him, don't ever come back to this guild. After he pulled that shit again. Because I feel like he did that shit because he wanted attention. I think he's just attention whore, really, at this point. Him do all that shit and be like, hello cute sis, hello cute, blah blah blah, whatever. I think he did all that shit for attention. Not to mention, yeah, I think he really did all that shit for attention. So, he did not get the attention he wanted, so his ass went poof. And he also could not, and then he also could not do the damage he wanted. So that's another reason he also went poof. So his ass deleted his Discord and everything. He actually went and deleted Discord. So that's fun. So yeah, I gotta pick up where he left off, and my sister just texted me back. Yikes. Hold on, y'all. Let me read what she said. My sister just replied. Let me read y'all what she said. Ignorant as fuck. I don't got patience for ignorance either. Yesterday was hard because they don't give a fuck and still be because they don't give a fuck and still be calling, yelling and shit. But I always said I'm gonna start hanging up on folks. Damn, so I was right to be worried about her. Yeah, cause like everybody, yeah, cause like right now everybody is panicking and everything, and then high emotions are in the air because y'all know how y'all probably been listening. Y'all probably heard it from your parents and stuff. If not, if y'all haven't heard it from your parents, y'all probably saw maybe a couple of videos in your recommend feed and y'all probably clicked on it. But uh, basically people are starting to kind of go crazy because Trump be doing a bunch of stupid shit in office and stuff, like the big clowning bill, and not only the big clowning bill, you also have to deal with the fact that they also started trying to cut food stamps and everything, and healthcare and all that stuff, and people are worried about that too. Then y'all heard about the terrorists and stuff. Everybody and their mother heard about the terrorists and stuff. Okay. But anyways, everyone and their mother already heard about the terrorists and stuff, so that's another thing to put in consideration. Everyone and their mother already heard about the terrorists and stuff. Nah, Marons, I can do that by myself. I'll do that myself. Actually, nah, I'll do it later. But yeah. Everybody and their mother heard about the terrorists and stuff. And then so people are slowly starting to not really know how to act and stuff. And then on my end, let's just say that I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know what happened. Okay, so you know how I said I work at a Wendy's and stuff, right? So basically, what happened was, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know what happened in September. Why I kept having the status of, man, I'm sick and tired of everybody. I'm pissed the fuck off, but they're gonna make me kill somebody at some point. So let me tell you what happened. So at work, I've been working at Wendy's for 8 years. It's been a little over 8 years. So we're at a health inspection. I know the feeling. My sister just texted me back and said, I'm trying to hang in there. I'm trying. Hang in there. Hang in there. We're gonna get through. Hang in there. But yeah, so y'all know how a night crew be ignorant and stuff. Some of y'all have probably worked fast food restaurant jobs before, and y'all had to do a night crew, and y'all know how a night crew don't be giving a fuck. Soon as it's closing time, it's closing time. They shut off everything and head home. They don't give a fuck if the dishes haven't been washed. They don't give a fuck if the floor haven't been swept. None of that shit. So we be having more. So I work morning shifts. I be in the morning. I be walking in the morning. Sometimes the floors don't be swept. Dishes don't be washed. So we have to go wash dishes. So we had to go and wash dishes before we start preparing everything and getting ready to serve. All that shit. Or they just be leaving stuff out. They be just be leaving stuff out, and then we gotta throw that shit away, and that ups the food cost. Because when you work at a fast food restaurant, some of y'all probably have heard of the term food costs. That's If it's high, that's not good. If the food cost is low, that's good. If the food cost is high, that's not good. If it's high, sometimes y'all probably notice that when the food cost gets high, the manager, the general manager, or your boss, they raise hell about the food costs and tell y'all stop doing this, stop doing that, whatever. Or probably text y'all if you work night shift and you're one of those people who don't be giving a fuck about leaving the store and everything. The boss probably texts y'all or shows up and raises hell with y'all. Okay. So health inspections. We can talk about health inspections. So yeah, the first time in 8 years in 8 years, my workplace failed a health inspection. Which disappointed me and it shocked me. During the 8 years of me working at Wendy's, we have never, ever, ever failed a health inspection. This was the very first time we failed a health inspection. We have never, ever, ever failed a health inspection. So what happened then? So then the district manager came out, and she was raising hell for 3 weeks. She raised hell for 3 weeks. Work, I usually have fun. Work, I'm usually chill, relaxed, and everything. I do what I'm supposed to do on my end. Night shift did not give a fuck. And because of that, night shift did not give a fuck. And then lunch shift. Some of the people be doing stupid shit in lunch shift. She got on everybody, me included. She got on everybody. So me, I usually do my stuff, so it wasn't much, but it's just that she caught me in bad times because I'll be in between going through tasks and stuff, and I'll just be putting stuff up so I can keep my workplace clean. I try my best to keep my workplace clean. She caught me. She will catch me sometimes in the middle of switching between tasks and stuff and cleaning stuff up, and she'll yell at me. But she wasn't yelling just at me. She was yelling at everybody. She raised hell at everybody. Then we had other assistant managers and general managers from other stores across Georgia. Yes, other stores across Georgia coming to my Wendy's, the store that I work at and everything, trying to help us out, straighten up the store and everything, because truck day, let me tell y'all, truck day will be so unorganized. They will put the new stuff on top of the old stuff. They would put the new stuff on top of the old stuff. They got on them about that. They had stuff all over the place. They got on them about that. The district manager, even though she kept yelling at me about not having my workplace clean and stuff, because I'm switching in between tasks. She kept catching me in between tasks and trying to clean up and stuff before I move on to the next task. So she would see the stuff on there and then she would yell. But I couldn't tell her because she's so irritated. And then on top of that, my boss has no experience at Wendy's, but he got the job general manager. He's worked at Sonic's. He's worked at McDonald's. He has never worked at Wendy's. He's worked at Family Dollars. Again, he's never worked at Wendy's. They put somebody who has never worked at Wendy's in a position of general manager, which is a no-no. If you want a good general manager, get someone who has worked at Wendy's for several years. They know the ins and outs. They know what to do and everything. Not somebody who has never worked for Wendy's before. They got someone who has never worked at Wendy's before as my general manager, which was a huge no-no. So he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. And the district manager actually shaded him while he was sick. Because when she showed up, he conveniently fell sick for like a week or so. So we didn't see him for like a week, almost a week and a half maybe. So she had to do his job and her job. So she was already stressed and irritated, but she was already pissed the fuck off that we failed the inspection. So she raised her for 3 weeks straight. Okay, but why was it 3 weeks? Because we had to wait. Because while we was getting everything set up for the re-inspection, we had to wait 3 weeks for the re-inspection. So we were just waiting, and she showed up every day except for maybe a couple of Sundays. Rather than that, she showed up every day, raising hell, yelling, fussing. She didn't cuss, luckily, but raising hell, yelling, cussing. Then the assistant managers on our neck 24/7, watching us like hawks and everything, making sure that we do everything right for 3 weeks straight. So I will be honest with y'all, within these 3 weeks, I never thought about quitting. But that district manager, during those 3 weeks, there were times where I contemplated quitting. So we did pass the inspection though. We passed it with a very high A. Thank the Lord, because if we did not and we failed again, we probably would have all been out of a job. Probably. We probably would have all been out of a job. Or they probably either they would have I have a feeling they probably would have either permanently shut it down, or they would have shut it down until we got everything right and so forth. That, or we all probably would have been out of a job. So we did pass with a high A, luckily. So the listen manager is no longer there. But when she was there, she was yelling at anyone and everyone and raising hell and stuff, and that made the work environment so stressful. Everybody was stressed. Everybody, no, not like, even the district manager was stressed. Everybody was stressed. Meanwhile, my general manager conveniently fell sick right before the district manager showed up. So, district manager showed up with having to do my boss's job and then having to do her job at the same time. Because my boss is a general manager. So, that was not fun. Then the regional manager showed up too. Y'all, the regional manager showed up. The way I wanted to just... When I saw the regional manager, the way I wanted to just run out the store. Y'all, when I saw the regional manager, I'm like, oh shit, oh shit. That means something tells me that, because they failed while I wasn't there. They failed while I wasn't there. I had clocked out already and went home. Because I usually be like cleaning. I usually be the one cleaning. If not cleaning, making sure the date stickers, because you need to put date stickers to make sure something expired or not, whatever. I'll be helping with cleaning and stuff. Cleaning inside the store and all that stuff. That'd be one of my few specialties and so forth. But like, I wasn't there. They failed the inspection while I wasn't there. Because I usually keep things like clean and stuff, and then that's when they go and, you know, they don't be caring, they be leaving stuff out, open and stuff, so when you pick it up, stuff be falling out of the bag and stuff, you gotta go and sweep that up and everything, all kinds of shit. They failed while I wasn't there. So, like, I had already clocked out for the day. They fucked up and they failed the health inspection while I wasn't there. So I'm sitting there looking at, so the fact that I saw the regional manager show up, I don't know if it's general, the district, the regional and everything. All I know is that my district manager's boss showed up. And when I saw that her boss showed up, that's when I was like, oh, y'all fucked up. The fact that she showed up, because her boss's boss is also a she. So the fact that she showed up, that's when in my head, I saw her, and I recognized her, I was like, oh, so y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up badly. Oh my god. That's when the magnitude of how badly my other coworkers fucked up the health inspection really came to me. When I saw my district manager's boss showed up and I recognized her, that's when I realized just how badly they fucked up the health inspection. Oh, they failed. So I saw her, I was like, damn, y'all really fucked up. Damn, y'all really fucked up. Oh my lord. I was flabbergasted. Like she showed up on even she showed up on the day of the health inspection. Like that's when I realized just how badly they fucked up. So I'm just like, oh my lord, oh my lord. I probably they probably should have had me stay and explain that the reason why they need me to stay is to help clean for the health inspection. I would have been like, I would have been a little irritated because I would have wanted to go home, but I still would have stayed and helped. Had they told me that, I would have stayed and helped with the cleanup and stuff. Cause like going home, yeah, I want to go home, but health inspection and making sure that everything goes right. Because if it's one thing that I would help when it came for the boss, my previous boss before she quit, was helping her clean up for health inspection. I did not mind at all. Cause I knew that she was really counting on me, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and help out. Cause it was during the time I was in and out of homelessness and everything, and she really came in clutch during the time, like giving me maybe an extra hour, give me maybe an extra hour and two so that I can like, yeah, like she really came through. She really came through during time. She really came through during time I was struggling. So I was struggling to find a place to stay in. So she really came through. This boss, however, he don't know what the fuck he didn't know what the fuck he was doing everything and had us cleaning shit we ain't never cleaned before. So I knew that he didn't know what the fuck he was doing, and let's just say sometimes he would mess up orders and stuff, and customers would be upset about that shit. But yeah, this time, yeah. Then my boss didn't properly train my coworkers and stuff, so they didn't know what the fuck to do either. So it was training people, and not only training people, it was also raising hell for 3 weeks. When I tell you, oh, and another thing I forgot to mention, y'all, my boss don't know what the fuck he was doing. Yeah, cause my general manager is a he. He gay though, but it's a he. Yes, he gay, but it's a he. I have no. I don't care if he gay. I support it, but it's a he. He be acting like a female sometimes. I don't care, but it's him. That's all. But anywho, he had prior to this inspection that he failed. He had 3 or 4 assistant managers literally train him, and he still didn't get it right. He barely got it right. Oh, but he got it right when the health inspection showed up. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I had to use the bathroom. Then after that I had to mop the floor and stuff because pretty soon I'm gonna have to, after this I'm gonna have to go shower and get ready for work. So I went and mopped and so I went and mopped and stuff. Go ahead and dismiss that because I'm already up. So I like a couple of more minutes with y'all. But anyways, my general manager, he had like 4 or 5 different assistant managers to literally train him, and he still didn't get through. But he got it once he failed the health inspection and everything. So he's been on it as of late, which is good. He's been on it. He hasn't been tripping. He's been doing better, so that's good. But I'm just, after literally having to sit through damn near the entire September with my district manager raising hell. I hope they don't fuck it up again. Please do not fuck it up again so we don't have to deal with that shit again. I do not want to sit through another 3 weeks I hope they don't fuck up the next inspection. If we have another one, I hope they don't fuck it up. So we don't have to sit through another 3 weeks of having to listen to her raise hell. We do not need to sit through another 3 weeks with her raising hell. I don't ever want to do that shit again. I don't ever want to experience that shit again. If I do, oh my god, I might actually cuss someone out if I have to sit through that shit again. So I hope this time, when we get a health inspection, they get it right the first time. They don't fuck it up the first time. They fuck it up the first time, and she shows up for 3 weeks raising hell and shit. Bruh. At that point, somebody need to be fired. And I hope it's the ones that actually caused us to fail too. Because that shit was fucking horrible. But now it's okay. But after Monday, cause we had we passed the re-inspection with the high A on Monday. So she hasn't been here. She and the other managers that showed up from different stores for all over Georgia and everything, they went back to the stores and stuff. So we've been able to chill and relax and stuff. So Tuesday and yesterday, which was Wednesday, actually went pretty well. So things are starting. So that's one huge thing that I had to. So that's one huge thing that I got out the way. Now it's just like the next thing, which is what to do about zero and how he job change and stuff, all this stuff. So Zero did log on at Weekly Reset, and we did a bit together. So that went well, but he went and took his SOA and he put it on. He went and took the SOA. He put it on the Rose. So the Rose actually got a full ice burner. Y'all, the Rose got a full ice burner. He actually went through it and actually gave that Rose a full ice burner. He actually did. He actually went and got that Rose a full ice burner. He actually went and did it. That Rose got a full abyssal presence. I I'm shaking my head right now. You can't hear me, but I'm shaking my head right now. Oh, that poor Raven. That poor Raven. But we did do a hybrid party for Abyss, and that went pretty well. I actually outdamaged him, but I had extra skill on, and then he got like Tenant on. But then again, he's like a lot of CP higher than me, so I thought he would outdamage me. No, I outdamaged him. So that's fun. Is he still Rage Hearts? Yes. He's still Rage Hearts. Nah, he's standing 10 toes down on that one. He's standing 10 toes down on that one. He's staying Rage Hearts. He's standing 10 toes down on that one. But, yeah, like I tried to say in the stream, he got 4 out of 4 extra scale for, his roles. He literally stripped his dandelion, Demonio, dandelion. He literally stripped his dandelion for Rat Massacre. So his Lucio is no more. It's Massacre. It's by Massacre. Uh, that I I think you can tell how flabbergasted I am. I I actually was kind of hoping he would wait on that. Actually, no, I should not be surprised. I literally said that he had it. But like, if he was going to do something like that, like it felt like he just switched his focus from Raven to Rose after the hypercarry video. It feels like he's probably going to try to discard his Raven for Rose. So that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like he might end up doing. He might ditch Raven for Rose. If he do that, and then I went and got him a almost full Ice Burner for his Raven too. I got him a almost full Evo Tracer Season 1. And some other things, but like, he do that, I'm real with y'all. He do that, if he do what I think he's about to do, and he ditch Raven entirely and throw him in the back burner, I'm not entertaining it. Every time he hit that, I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. Not only that I now not take him seriously, but if he ditch Raven entire, if he just like, if I catch him trying to just throw Raven in the back burner for Rose and everything, because she's gonna be his new broken thing or whatever, I'm not entertaining it. If he ever hits apply for my parties, I don't care how strong he is, I'm hitting reject. I'm declining. I'm rejecting him. You gonna take that shit somewhere else. I will play with someone else. He do that shit, I'm gonna hit that reject button so damn fast, I don't care. I'm not entertaining it. I was actually cheering for him, but for him to do that really did disappoint me. Y'all already know that shit disappointed the hell out of me. If I catch him ditching Raven for Rose, for as much as he talked about wanting to put Raven, I see him ditch Raven for Rose, if I see that Rose in my damn apply list, I'm hitting reject every time. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if he's my boyfriend. He hit that damn apply button with that Rose, and it's after he ditches Raven, I'm hitting that reject button. You gonna run to your quotation mark friends, not actually friends. You gonna run to them quotation mark friends. You about to go bed. You better get on them damn knees and beg your quotation mark friends to help you with doing raising shit. Cause like you do that shit, I'm about to throw you to the wolves. If he do that shit, I'm throwing him to the fucking wolves. I don't give a fuck. He better not diss Raven. He better not. You went through all that trial and tribulation to switch to Ray's Hearts. You better stay on Ray's Hearts. Shit. Since he went through all that trial and tribulation and trying to justify that first boy ain't it and it's Ray's Hearts, okay. You better stand 10 toes. You better stand 10 toes down on Ray's Hearts. If you want to go back to first boy, cool. I'll support it. You want to go back to Nova Imperator? Cool, I support it. You want to go back to Renovate? Cool, I support it. But you better stand 10 toes down on that damn Rage Heart since you went through all those child tribulations to go into Rage Hearts and shit. Stand 10 toes down on that shit. You ditch him for Rose because you want to play something broken or whatever. You ditch him for Rose because you want to play something broken and meta and shit, and you start complaining about that shit. If I hear him If I hear him complain about Black Massacre after going through that trouble of discarding his Lucia for Rose, for Black Massacre. If I hear him start to bitch and whine about Black Massacre, I'm gonna tell him to shut the fuck up, and he on his own for that shit. And if I catch him ditching Raven for Rose, he about to go. I'm about to send him to his. I'm about to send him to his so-called quotation mark friends for carries and parties. I will play by myself and my own friends and my own guild. Don't test me. I will leave you. I will throw you to the. I will throw you to the uncaring wolves. I will throw you to the wolves. Do not play with me. I will throw you to the fucking wolves. Cause I already know they don't care. I already know they don't care about him as much as he think they do. I will literally throw him to the wolves. If he so happens to ditch Raven for some fuck shit, I will throw him to the wolves. I'm not playing. I'm being legitimately serious. Do you hear the seriousness in my voice? I am being legitimately serious. No, I'm not playing. I'm actually being serious with y'all. I'm not playing. He ditched Raven for Rose because of Rose and her broken shit, and ditch him just like how he ditched R. I'm throwing him to the wolves. Y'all can have him. I do not play that shit. Do not play that shit. You gonna do something, you stand 10 toes down. So if he's standing 10 toes down on getting her a full ice burn, which he did, then he gonna stand 10 toes down and play Raven 2. And if he so happens to chicken out, if he so happens to pussy out and ditch Raven for Rose, to the wolves you go. He better double down on that shit, or he gonna find himself one. He better double down on that shit. He gonna find himself, let's just say he gonna find himself wishing that he didn't swap characters more than I swapped the pads on my period. So yeah, if I were him, I might want to be a little bit more dedicated to it. If I were him, I might want to start being a little bit more dedicated to his characters, rather than just switching characters if shit don't work out. If he's wise enough, he will do that. But other than that, I've been chilling, having my fun. Yep. Let me go get ready for work now.